Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly at tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a 2021 launch, and this is a 250-piece limited edition. It's the Bell & Ross BR05 Horolum. It is a highly luminescent, media-blasted, stainless steel timepiece that is 40 millimeters in diameter, 10.7 millimeters thick, and 50.5 millimeters from link to link, so the total distance across the wrist. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and you get a good sense of it. It's a nice compact watch, wears easily, unlike so many of the large tonneau-style sports watches that are coming out these days. This one's flat enough that it could fit underneath a dress cuff, and it's quite narrow across the wrist. I could recommend this for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. Now, the timepiece is equipped with a strap that's fixed to the case using screws and bars. So that's a nice secure attachment system there. A little bit more upscale than you'd expect at a Bell & Ross price point. Here you would expect spring bars. You can see that we have a tapered and integrated rubber strap. It's designed to have the same look as the integrated bracelets offered on the BR05 line. That's why it has that taper to match the taper of the lugs. You can see it's fairly thick. And on the underside, you'll note this is a brand new, uncrimped, ungouged Bell & Ross factory strap, and we have a factory clasp right here. It's media blasted just like the case, and you can see underneath it has a system that actually sucks up the strap, so you use the little clasp body to bury the strap, and then you close the clasp. So the way this works is that all of the excess strap length is fixed underneath the clasp. Now, the clasp also has twin trigger release, which means you press both triggers to open it. It cannot pop open accidentally. And once more, this is how that, just so you can visualize, that's how the strap tucks in underneath the clasp. Then you don't need any minder loops, and there's no extra length visible once it's tucked and sized. Now, taking a quick look at the case, you can see it's handsomely made and nicely faceted. Everything's muted, everything's media blasted. We have this lovely bevel on the side of the case. You can see the bezel itself is stepped in from the case band. It has a vertical portion as well as a bevel that runs all the way around. We have crown guards here held on by screws. They can be replaced if needed down the road. The crown is a screw down. The watch is 100 meters water resistant. We have these bolts inside the bezel that are aligned diagonally, and we have a dial that matches the watch. We have a Horolum or chapter ring outboard, and it's been slightly segmented by the intrusion of the applique hour indices, which are themselves media blasted. You can see that the hands likewise media blasted. Then we have a little frame for the date, also media blasted, with a media blasted gray date disc down below. Now, this watch has been made with Super Luminova C5, which is said to be the brightest Super Luminova available. Let's have a quick look at that. You can see, as muted as the watch is in the light, it is actually quite vibrant in the dark. Horolum, of course, horology and luminescence all in one. Now, the watch features a automatic winding caliber inside and individual numbering out of 250. You can see that right there, silk screened onto the case back. The watch is water resistant down to 100 meters, and you can see it features a Sellita SW300 base, which is automatic winding with a 42-hour power reserve. It features stop seconds and a quick set date. It has bidirectional winding. It beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and all of that pivots on 25 joules. And remember, Sellita SW300 is the Sellita version of a ETA 2892A2, and those are very thin, fine, and reliable automatic watch movements. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.